Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I hope you're well. Marvel Entertainment is an American entertainment company based in New York City. They have brought the Muslim version of Marvel superhero. Miss Marvel starred Iman Vellani as a Muslim superhero named Kamala Khan. This made so many people happy and also contributed to Marvel Entertainment's profit without any doubt. There's always the other side of the coin, especially for our enemies. Slowly, the veil comes down. It's gonna be tougher for us. If you're wondering, why am I stressing or fussing over as small as a cartoon? That's the point. It's not small. It's larger than we can imagine. As we have said in earlier videos, these screens actually imparted views on us. In fact, for some people, these became the source of morals. Now Marvel is introducing an Israeli Mossad superhero, Sabra, in an upcoming Marvel film. See this image? It's with the flag. What a way to penetrate or spread your agenda. I have no problem with a Jewish superhero, as long as they are fair in depiction and don't target other minorities. I mean Muslims in particular, or any other community, we should always stand up for the truth. Before we go any further, this video is not to hurt any religious community's sentiments, with all respect to all the faiths. I begin. In the first, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is getting its first Israeli superhero. Can I give it a name? Settler hero, literally. Shira Haas is set to star as Ruth Bat Seraph, aka Sabra, in the next Captain America movie. This move has caused a lot of uproar on social media, so rightly. Sabra has mutant powers that are used to serve the state of Israel. It is first of its kind, where the superhero is working with a state agency, the security agency Mossad, the Israeli government's notorious surveillance agency. In real life, the Mossad uses invasive surveillance technology to spy on Palestinians. This tells us where it's actually heading. Straight attack on the Palestinian cause. By day, Sabra is also a police officer with Israeli military training. Israel's police and military are known for their brutality and violence against Palestinians. In her first act as a superhero, Sabra battles the Hulk, who picks up the body of a Palestinian child who was killed. It's not until the Hulk gives an emotional speech that Sabra sees the child as a human. The racism doesn't end there. The comic refers to Palestinians only as Arabs, a trope used by Israel to erase Palestinian identity and existence. It also relies on racist caricatures of Muslims throughout the story. Instead of righting its past wrongs, Marvel is choosing to revive a racist character that dehumanizes Palestinians, while Palestinians are still suffering under Israeli oppression daily. Sabra is not a superhero. She's an oppressor. Brothers and sisters, we are heartbroken to know that future generations might grow up thinking how right is Israel. We can't stop this film. The Muslim world can, at least in its territories. It should. It's lower than the bare minimum we can do for our brothers and sisters. According to Marvel lore, Sabra was raised on a kibbutz run by Israeli government to nurture her abilities and describe herself in cartoons as superheroine in the state of Israel. I appreciate one user's tweet, naming an Israeli superhero after a massacre of 3,000 Palestinian children and Lebanese citizens is a little on the nose. We appreciate those Jews who raised their voice for a Palestinian cause. There's some from this generation who don't want to take part in the army. We appreciate these things. We share the same beliefs also. We respect the differences, as long as they are not disrespectful and insulting in nature. If you see Sabra's appearance, it's not just the flag, their weaponry, which is typically given to Israeli army members. Many social media users also pointed out the coincidence that the Israeli superhero bears the same name as the Sabra massacre, which took place in 1982. It refers to the killing of thousands of Palestinians and Lebanese citizens. Palestinians have responded angrily on social media, so rightly, with one asking, who will she be fighting? Little kids with rocks? 100%. To summarize, the powers of Sabra are so many, demolishing homes of Palestinians with her mind, killing Palestinian children with her laser beam eyes, leading folks who stole the properties and land of human beings. How low they can go to justify their aggression and flip the history over. By the way, seek the truth, and truth shall seek you. It's the thumb rule that remains. Well, you can come up with all the wealth and might in the world versus the truth. It's not gonna weigh anything, because the scales of hereafter are dealt with by the King of Kings, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah grant Palestinians freedom and accept their sacrifices and reward them with the highest in paradise. Ameen. That's it for today. I hope you liked the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, share this video with your family and friends. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.